President Zelensky has been praised on GB News for keeping the moral high ground during peace negotiations with Russia but has been warned against having faith in diplomacy. Former advisor to the Foreign Minister of Ukraine, Cormac Smith featured on GB News and he urged President Zelensky to avoid a referendum on compromises with Russia. He stated, "You cannot trust Russia. There is no diplomatic solution with Russia." President Zelensky announced on Monday that any deal offered in peace negotiations with Russia will be put to a referendum in Ukraine for Ukrainians to have their say. Mr. Zelensky spoke to Suspiln and said, "I explained it to all the negotiating groups, when you speak about all these proposed changes, and they can be historic, we will not go anywhere. We will have a referendum. The people will have to say and respond to certain formats of compromise and what they will be. And what they will be, is a matter of our conversation and understanding between Ukraine and Russia." Mr. Smith warned that peace deals would not be airtight against future attacks from Russia as compromise in the eyes of Russia is equivalent to weakness and Russia understands only power and strength. Speaking to host Dan Wootton, Mr. Smith praised the Ukrainian president saying, "The one thing I know is Zelensky is keeping the moral high ground. He is making every effort to engage with Putin." In his interview, President Zelensky vowed he would do anything in agreement with the wishes of the Ukrainian people. Peace talks are said to involve Ukraine compromising territory to Russia, and President Zelensky added that in lieu of NATO membership, Ukraine needs other security guarantees. The Ukrainian president was adamant that Ukraine cannot fulfill Russian ultimatums, and said his nation would sooner be destroyed than submit to Russia. He continued, "We should be destroyed first, then their ultimatum would be fulfilled." Mariya Bozula, deputy head of the National Security, Defense and Intelligence Committee in Ukraine, also featured in the discussion on GB News and argued against any compromise of territory. She said, "There is no way to compromise Ukrainian sovereignty and territorial aspects, we cannot be in compromise with it.